हरि ओम सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतम्। ओम गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुनैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। ब्रवीमि संस्कृतं वाचा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं हृदा। कुर्वे सेवाञ्च कायेन वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। यो नरः संस्कृतव्योम्नि ह्यालयं रमते मुदा। संस्कृतिं चैव संस्कारं विन्दते नात्र संशयः। सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतम्. Good evening. A very warm welcome to everybody. So we shall begin Abhyasa 32 today. This Abhyasa, I know, was uploaded a little late. My apologies for it. The festival and I was not keeping well, so because of which there was a slight delay. But it was a small Abhyasa, so I think you all will be able to do it. In any which case, even if there are errors, it's not a problem. Let's just attempt the Abhyasa in class and let's see how it goes. Right? So we begin with a few questions that were there in the Abhyasa. So Uttarani likhata. Avyayam nama kim. Now this is a common question. My apologies. This is a common question that comes in the exam, which is why, though you've done the examples in Avyayas earlier, we just thought we'll do a little bit more on Avyayas here. Swapna ji. Swapna Bhagini?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Namaste.
Namaste.
Avyayanis or indeclinables are the ones which remain the same in all the three gender, all vibhaktis and all vachanas.
Correct. So, avyayas, words that do not change according to gender, number and case are called avyayas or indeclinables. Another way of writing this answer in the exam is you can just write even the shloka. In English, if you remember, you can write it. Otherwise, you can even just write that shloka, Sadrisham Trishulingeshu. Yeah, you can just write that shloka also and say that. So there it is already written, Yat na vyeti tad avyayam. So that also can be done. Yeah. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Kindly mute yourself. So we will go to the. Yes, please, Geeta ji, you can certainly write the answer in English at Pravesha level. There's no problem. So, this is an open-ended question. Kanichit avyayani prayujya shadavakyani likita. So, any 6 sentences that you need to frame. Again, you may pick up a certain set of avyayas and we may have given a certain set of avyayas as an example. Not to worry. This was more in terms of encouraging all of you to be able to frame sentences. So, really, there are no right or wrong answers. But yes, what we can do is look at your, have a few students give certain sentences and we can see, whether the sentence has been correctly constructed, whether the avyayas have been used or not. So we will kind of take it forward from there. Right? So let's see who is there. Geeta ji.
Hari Om, Bhagini.
Hari Om. So you would like to read out your 6 sentences, or you want to read out? I mean, I'll leave that to you. Or you want to read out 1 sentence or 2 sentences?
Whatever. I have written all the 6. I'll read them out. Let me know whether I have done that.
What I request is you read out 1 sentence at a time. We'll analyze the sentence and see if there are any corrections to be made or not. Then we'll move to the next one.
Astu. Yada tada. Yada gaika gayati tada janaha tushnim tishtanti.
Samyak. Yada gaika gayati tada janaha tushnim tishtanti. Very good. It's a good sentence. Then?
Yadi tarhi. Yadi pariksha bhavati. Tarhi balika pathati. Tarhi eva balika pathati.
Okay. Fine. Yeah, that is also fine. Then?
Okay. Yatha Krishnaha venunadam karoti tatha mayuraha nrityati.
Okay.
Samyak va?
Samyak. So you've kind of used these pairs and made only 3 sentences.
No, I made 6.
Acha, then we'll go to the next one.
Yadyapi vrishtihi bhavati balakah chatram vismrutavan.
Okay. See, yadyapi and tathapi, how will you use it? Let me just... Because why I am saying is, even though still, right? So, okay. So even though it rained, still he forgot. That's the sense in which you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. But the condition and the two bits of the sentence could be a little more closely connected with, if you look at your sentences in the textbook, you'll get it's not a wrong sentence. Grammatically, it's not a wrong sentence. But if the connection could be a little more stronger, it'll be nice. But it's fine. You will be evaluated for it.
I'll try and...
Single, what about single avyayas? Like bahihi, antaha, ratrau, diva?
No, I have noted. I have written only 6. And out of that, the single one is only ched.
Okay. Yeah, but my point is, you could have also taken the avyayas that are listed on page 105.
Yes. But I have taken only this Shamnita.
No problem.
Yavat aham jivami tahavat Samskrita sevam karomi.
Samyak. Vakyam api samyak asti, vivaksha api samyak asti.
Dhanyavad. Samayaha asti chet kripaya pustakam aanayatu.
Samyak. Uttamam. All sentences are good.
Dhanyavad.
Let's ask somebody else also to read out their sentences. Let's see how it goes. Sarita ji, have you written your
Namaste.
Yes. Have you written your
first I had made with bahihi. Mam grahat bahihi pehvaha vrakshaha santi.
Sorry. Could you repeat that?
Mam grahat bahihi.
Mama. It's not mum. It is mama.
Mama grahat bahihi behvaha vrakshaha santi.
Bahavaha vrakshaha santi. Samyak.
Sarvam satyam vadatu.
Okay.
Ishwaraha sarvatra asti.
Sarvatra.
Yeah, sarvatra asti. Diva akashe suryaha prakashate.
Suryaha prakashate ataha eva diva bhavati. But it's
yeah, okay.
Astu. Tadanantara.
Naktam akashe nakshatrani prakashante.
Okay.
Aham mitrai saha udyanam gachhami.
Saha. You've taken saha, is it?
Saha, yeah.
Okay. That completes your 6 sentences?
Yeah.
Good. Well constructed.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see if anybody else wants to see. We can look at one more student, not a problem. Anuradha ji, do you want to read out your sentences? Have you prepared any sentences?
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
For Diva, I have also written the same thing. Diva Suryaha Prajvalati.
Prajvalati, oh my God. See, Prajwalanam is more for Agni, the flames of the Agni, to be ignited. Suryaha tu Deva asti, not just that, Surya sarvatra jwalantam asti. Diva prajwalati iti nasti. That is not grammatically there may not be any mistakes, but factually there is a mistake, right?
Correct.
Surya is glowing 24/7. If the sun stops glowing at night also, we will all die. So diva eva surya prajwalati iti satyam nasti. So you can, my suggestion is to make it a factually correct sentence.
What shall I write, ma'am?
I don't know, whatever. Bhavatyaha kim vivaksha tadanusrutya likhatu. See, this was an open-ended exercise. Doesn't matter. Think about something and write. Doesn't matter. Any other sentences you have?
Yes. Chatraha tushnim tishtanti.
Okay.
Next one. Vayuhu sarvatra asti.
Vayuhu sarvatra asti. All 3-word sentences. But it's fine. At least though you're playing it safe,
I am a beginner, no? Yes.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. All of us take baby steps. Then?
Pura ekaha rajaha asit.
Rajaha is incorrect. Raja.
Raja.
Rajan is the shabda. Only when this word Raja, Rajnya, Rajan combines with another word like Maha, and then becomes Maharaja, then it is Rajaha. Otherwise, by itself, it is Raja in Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Okay.
So you could have written Bhupatihi, Nripaha, Nareshaha, Nareshaha, Bhupaha, Nripatihi. So many words. Or Raja.
Raja.
Raja. Then anything else?
Next one. Tvam kimartham aapanam gacchasi.
Samyak. Tvam kimartham aapanam gacchasi.
Next one more. Kurmaha shanaihi chalati.
Samyak. Kurmaha shanaihi chalati. Anything else? Or it's done? Good, good. Well constructed. Just that first sentence, no? I think you should reconstruct it.
Yeah,
because,
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dhanyawad. Okay. Anybody else wants to read out their sentences? Anyone else has attempted? Jyotsna ji, do you want to read out?
Yes, ma'am. Purastat, mama purastat sanganakam asti. Antaha, mama antaha hridayam asti. Upari.
Mama antaha hridayam asti is, I think you should make a better sentence. Mama antaha hridayam asti is, sarvesham ante hridayam asti khalu. I think you should make a better sentence.
Okay. I will cancel that then. Vrikshasya upari khagaha tishtanti. Idanim atra ativa ushnata asti.
For a bird, 1 second, Jyotsna ji. Tishtati is standing.
Vasati, vasanti.
Vasanti is fine.
Idanim.
They are sitting. Usually when birds are perched, let's just analyze the sentences. Let's not rush. When birds are perched, you would say they're sitting on a tree. We don't say they're standing on a tree, right?
Okay.
So Vasanti is fine. Vasanti is living. Just 1 minute. Vasanti is living. So you can write Khagaha Vasanti. It is fine. Or Upavishanti would have also been a better.
Okay.
Tishtanti. Yeah.
Idanim atra ativa ushnata asti.
Which is your...
I have Idanim, I have atra.
Acha, Idanim you've taken and atra
Yeah.
you've taken. Okay. Okay. Then?
Aham adya athava shvaha agachami.
Okay.
And aham, vayam, kim khadishyamah, laddukam athava payohimam athava.
Okay. Athava. Okay.
And last one is paritaha, griham paritaha, griham paritaha vrikshaha santi.
Astu. Astu. Samyak asti. Dhanyavadah.
Dhanyavadah.
Yeah. For Antah, it is on the screen, Vatsalaji. The sentences are, these are sentences written by the students. So, if you need me to type it, that's not going to happen. That will not be possible. Yeah, so I will show the sentences which have been done. We've just done Dhanyavada Josnaji, you may kindly mute yourself.
Dhanyavadah.
So I will just put a few sentences that we have also just, it's not that only these, but just as an example, those of you who have attempted sentences, I was just asking a few students, that's all. Yeah. So grihat bahihi, grihat, it is takara, it is given takara just for the sake of the sandhi, but grihat, it should be with takara. Grihat bahihi, udyanamasti. Pura Dasharatha Nama Raja Asit. So there was a king called Dasharatha. Asatyam Mavada, don't speak. Yeah. Sarvada, Duradarshanam, Na Drashtavyam, one should not see. So if in case you don't know Drashtavyam, one should not see is the sense in which Drashtavyam is used. Granthalaye, Tushneem Upavisha, sit quietly in the library. Yeah. Sanskritam Sarvatra Prasaratu, may Sanskritam spread everywhere. Okay, just like that, just examples. Anybody else has written in frame sentences apart from this, any other avyayas which are not, most of you have taken the common avyayas like vritha or kadachit or something else, then please let me know. We can just try and look at those also. Yeah, you can just put it in the Q&A and I'll take a look at it. So we'll move to the next question. I think most of you have an idea as to how we have gone ahead with it, right? So, yeah, vrikshaha. Now this is, see why I gave this is sometimes, now that you are in chapter 6, sometimes you can have 1 mark questions coming from even subhashitams or katha or anywhere else, which is why I just put this. Sometimes these kind of questions also come in the exam. Yeah. Annie ji, would you like to attempt it?
Namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah, just
so this question may be answered in English or Sanskritam as per your convenience. It's perfectly all right if the question is also answered in English in the exam.
I wrote quickly in English that
Okay.
the trees make shade for others. No, the trees stand in the sun for themselves, but they make shade for others. Their fruits are for others. That's why they are considered like noble people.
Samyak.
Their life is for other people.
Yes.
Their lives.
So, yeah, they exist for others. Yeah. So trees, despite, I mean, the answer that we thought of also is more or less on the same lines. Despite standing in the all hot sun, they provide cool shade to others. They also provide fruits for others. And therefore, they are compared to Satpurushas who endure hardships personally in order to bring welfare to the others. The way you can, so for those of you who would still want to attempt the answer in Sanskritam, I'll just read it out to you. So just go by the Subhashitam. Okay. Vrikshaha anyasya chayam kuruvanti. So I'm taking words from the Subhashitam itself to play it safe. I'm not saying that you should not use words outside, but in the exam under stress, if you can't really think of new words, you still want to write the answer in Sanskritam, then this is an easy way of doing it. Okay, vrikshaha anyasya chayam kuruvanti swayam atape tishthanti. Okay, teshvam phalani api pararthaya asti. Okay, santi, phalani, pararthaya santi. Okay, ataha. So we have learnt about this word ataha. If not, I think we will probably do it in the next lesson. Ataha means therefore. Ataha vrikshaha satpurushaha iva acharanti. Or satpurushaha iva santi. Okay, this is just to give you an idea as to how you take the verse and you convert it into grammatically correct prose sentences. This is just for an idea that I just read it out. In fact, I'm also just looking at the shloka and giving you the answer. Right? I hope that's clear. Yeah.
Yes.
Dhanyavada, Aniji.
May I say one sentence with one Abhyaya?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Shanaishcharaha shanaihi shanaihi gacchati. The planet Saturn.
Shanaishcharaha is not the Saturn planet. When you Shanaishchara, okay, you can say
Shani. I saw in the Puranas it's called Shanaishchara.
No, we address him as Shanaishcharaha because we are attributing the quality of walking slowly or moving slowly. Even if you look at science, Saturn has a very slow rotation. Therefore, but then when you're talking about the Griha and you're addressing the Griha for the first time, then Shani Griha or something like that would be a little more recognizable this thing.
Okay.
So rather than that, you can say Vriddha or Vriddha or something like that. Balakaha Shanaihi Charati or Shanaihi Chalati or something. It will be a much safer sentence. I'm not saying that your sentence is grammatically incorrect. It is right. But someone who's correcting the paper, we should not give them an opportunity to rethink, okay, let me look at the sentence. Is it right or wrong? So only from that aspect. Otherwise, it's not a wrong sentence.
Thank you.
Yeah. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada. Let me look at what questions were there. Re Bhagavan. So here, Binu Mahoday has written a sentence. Re. Now, I don't know whether he's written Bhagavan or Bhagavan. Narayan Mahoday has written Tasya Prayatnam Vrutha Abhavat. That is fine. Naktam Ekah Choraha Bhavanam Apravishat. Okay, that's fine. Jyotsna ji, the sense that is given in English for any dhatu must not be taken literally. Okay, stha is usually to exist or to be there, and tishtati, when you say, you are very clearly referring to standing. Yeah, so you have to also look at what is the rudha prayoga that is there of a certain dhatu in the world, and we have to adhere to that. Yeah, so while you may think it is stay, it is not stay. To be stationary is what stay is meaning over there. So when you say tishtati, it means to stand. I hope I've clarified your doubt. Deva sarvatra asti, yes, that is fine. Yeah, only I have this thing about Binuji. I'll just unmute you if it's okay. Kindly keep your hand raised so that I can see you. Yeah, Binuji, could you unmute yourself, please?
Namaste.
Namaste. There was one sentence of yours, Re. Now, can you read that in Sanskrit? That will be
Re
better.
Bhagavan Pahima.
So, when you're talking to God, you cannot say Bhagavan. You have to use the Sambodhana.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Thank you. Re Bhagavan.
So then it will be Bhagavan. Yeah. And another thing is, another thing that I would want to subtly just point out to you. Re is very rare and very contextually used in for Sambodhana to somebody who is greater than us.
Oh, okay.
Re is usually used Like, no, Re Rasava, hey donkey, like that.
Oh,
You
okay.
getting my point?
Okay.
It is
So,
a little
bho,
slightly
bhoho.
interrogative.
So, ma'am, bhoho is the correct
Bho,
one.
aho, ai.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, bho, ai. All that are fine. Hey, hey is there. Hey Bhagavan.
Hey Bhagavan. Okay.
Hey,
Thank you.
bho, ai are all better
Okay.
exclamations compared to Re. So I would kind of ask you to be a little cautious.
Sure.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong. These are exclamatory words and they don't have a meaning. But some people may not put it in the category of.
Correct.
Yeah.
So can I change that sentence to Re Mitraha, Re Putraha?
No.
Okay.
It is like I said, it is like a condemned, slightly derogatory.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, bho, all that is better.
Okay, thank you.
Even if it's your friend, you're not going to kind of call him in a manner where you are friends.
Okay.
One summons a friend, one is at par, right?
Okay.
Even if when you're talking about your putra, you are not going to put, at least our shastras say that, you don't put them down. It's kind of...
Yeah.
So that's why I gave you this thing like a Re Rasavaha, Re Gardhabha, Hey Donkey. That is this.
Hey Donkey. Okay.
That's why I said avoid Re.
Okay.
Take Bho, Hey, those kind of things. That will be better. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you want to attempt the next one also? There is a fill in the blanks. Bhasa is composed dash number of plays. Yeah.
13 plays. Renowned among them is Swapna Vasava Dattam.
Swapna Vasava Dattam. So you have to be careful about the spelling. Yeah.
Yeah, Swapna Vas. So, ma'am, we can write it in Devanagari also, right?
Yes, by all means. If you're confident of the spelling, please write it. No problem.
Okay.
You won't lose marks. They'll only be happy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Dhanyavadaha. Kindly mute yourself.
Yeah.
You want to attempt this one also? With whose assistance did Udayana defeat his enemies?
Udayana defeated his enemies with Padmavati's brother. I don't.
With the assistance of Padmavati's brother. Samyak. These kind of questions sometimes come. That's why I just put it.
Okay. Thank you.
And my request to all of you is, please attempt the questions given in the textbook. Please attempt the abhyasas in the textbook. It is very critical. Yeah. These questions which are outside the abhyasa will not really come. Questions in your abhyasa will definitely come. Yeah. Okay. Let's move forward. Yeah. Why did this come again? Yeah, avyayam. Okay. Has this got repeated? Yeah. How did this get repeated? Yeah. Sadrisham, this is a shloka for the avyayam. Okay. Yeah. Now we come back to the katha. Let me just take a quick look at the resource for practicing construction sentences. Sanjeev Mahoday, I really don't know. I really don't know. For me, it is, see, what happens is when there is a one-on-one interaction with the teacher or whatever. I mean, I was lucky enough to have a one-on-one interaction with my teacher during my Pravesha times. So I used to prepare sentences and I used to show it to him and he used to correct it. But I don't think, because you have to understand that the rules of Sanskrit grammar are a little more stricter. The way you construct sentences, the way vibhaktis are there is really no software which can, there are a lot of people who are working on it, but really no this thing. So it is trial and error. We will try and see, how we can have interactive sessions in the Abhyasa time, where like today what we did. So at random, students could just share their sentences and we could correct it. But otherwise, yeah, it is definitely not. I don't know how to figure that out humanly with more than 100 active students in the class at any point of time. But yeah. Bodhayati, yes. Samyak, yeah. Aniji, your sentence is correct. Yadi samayavakashah asti tari mama griham agaccha. That is also fine. Sanjeev Moda, you can also put some questions if you have in the Q&A, or you can send us a mail also with your sentences and we can definitely correct it. That's another way. You can take if you write it by hand, if you're not able to type in Sanskrit, you can just write it by hand, take a screenshot and send it as a mail. And as and when possible, I will definitely try to correct it. Or even Vrindaji, if she's able to, she will definitely correct it. I don't really know what is the other way of, but please practice sentence constructions. That's very important. Let's move to Katha. Sitaraman Mohoday.
Namo Namaha.
Namo Namaha.
Akituntikah kim krutva jivanam karoti. Akituntikah sarpan grihitva jivanam karoti.
Samyak. One more.
Sarpaha kutra baddha asid. Sarpaha etikayam baddha asid.
Samyak. Uttama. Dhanyavadaha. You may mute yourself. Rajiv ji, Rajiv Rajalingam.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Mushakah kim achintayat.
I think I had made a mistake and I wrote Mushakam there. It has to be Mushakah. I think there was a spelling mistake from my side. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yes, please continue.
Mushakah kim achintayat. Mushakah petikayam bhakshani santi iti achintayat.
Yes. Petikayam bhakshani santi iti mushakah achintayat. One more.
Mushakah kim akarot. Mushakah randram karomi iti nischayam akarot.
Okay. Randhram kritva petikayaha antah pravesham akarot. Nischayam akarot is not wrong. Like I said, this is not a question from the textbook. We just thought we'll go a little bit further. So you can also stop there, or you can also say Mushakaha randram kritva petikayaha antaha. Petikayaha is Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam of the Akaranta Strilinga Padam Petika. Petikayaha antaha pravesham akarot. Your sentence is also perfectly correct, Rajiv ji. No problem. Would you want to attend the last one also?
Yes. Sarpaha katham bahihi agachat. Sarpaha mushakam khaditva mushaka yena randram akarot tenaiva bahihi agachat.
Could you repeat the second part? After eating the mouse, what did he do?
Yena randram akarot tenaiva bahihi agachat.
No, your entire sentence, please.
Sorry?
Your entire sentence.
Mushakaha sarpaha mushakam khaditva mushakah yena randram akarot tenaiva bahihi agachat.
Okay, now there is a fundamental problem with the entire sentence. So first is sarpaha mushakam khaditva. We cannot stop there. Okay. Having said that, sarpaha is the kartrupadam in the sentence. Correct?
Yes.
Right? And your sentence is going to end with sarpaha bahihi agachat. You're talking about how the snake is coming out. So sarpaha is your kartrupadam. Correct?
Yes.
Between, you are putting mushakaha in prathama vibhakti, which is a problem.
Okay.
You getting my point? There is ekating padam. There can be only one main kriya padam in a sentence. Ekating. The tinganta padam is only one, and that tinganta padam is only connected to one karta. Get my point? The kartru padam is one. So you cannot have, so in the middle, mushakaha yena randram, that bit is completely off.
Mushakena randram. So how do I change it?
Mushakena kritarandrena, then kritarandrena
mushakena.
has to be a samasta padam.
Mushakena kruta.
So we are getting into a little bit of a complicated situation over there for a pravesha level.
Okay.
Mushakena kritarandrena bahihi agachat. Make it simple. Sarpaha randrena bahihi agachat is better. We are only talking about the snake coming out of the hole. I'm not talking about him gobbling up the mouse.
Because it was tied, it has no strength.
It was tied,
so
but
I
the
just
problem
combined all of
is,
them, that's all.
I understand. See, theory-wise, story-wise, it's correct. But for the level of pravesha, you haven't really learned so many pratyayas for you to be able to, or rather, especially if you're learning Sanskritam for the first time, for a first timer, at lesson 6 of Pravesha, it is not possible to make a sentence with multiple clauses because what are the suffixes that create those clauses haven't been taught yet. You're getting my point? So just like English can have long sentences with multiple clauses, Sanskrit is in fact even better equipped for it. Problem is that all those haven't still been covered. We have to kind of tread cautiously over there. So we begin with the thumb rule of sentence construction that you will just have one main Kriya Padam and there is a Kartar Padam attached to that Kriya Padam, which is only one. So you can't have Sarpaha and Mushaka together. You getting my point, Mahoday?
Very, very clear. Thank you very much.
So which is why let's stick to making it simplified. Sarpaha Randrena Bahihi. This question is not going to come in your exam. I just wrote it because, like I said, a little bit of out-of-the-box thinking, let's do. So most of the questions that you have in Katha are not the textbook questions. We have consciously digressed away from the textbook questions because answers to textbook questions you already have. So what is the purpose of these questions? These questions are also to encourage you to construct sentences. Astu Mahoday, Dhanyavada. Your attempt was really good. So now we come to the last bit. Are there any questions we can take? Yeah, Tarhi Mama Graham Agacha. Yeah, that is fine. Venkat Mahoday has written something. When we read answers to questions in English for words like Swapna Vasavadattam, we have to use the transliteration rules and not. Now, at your level, Venki Mahoday, you can definitely write Swapna Vasavadattam as it is. You don't have to this thing. Because the content of Vyoma is something which is global, which is going to be there for posterity. When we write when we write a Sanskritam word in English, we use those symbols and we use the international protocols. But it is really not expected in Samskrita Bharati that all of you should be aware of those writing protocols and you need to write it. You can write it as it is perfectly fine. Okay. Jyotsna ji, you had a question. Is that why you are unmuted? Jyotsna ji, you're unmuted. Is it with a reason? You have a doubt? Yeah, you may ask. What's your doubt? You've raised your hand. You have a doubt? You may mute yourself in that case. Okay, we'll move forward. This is the last section. Yeah. Lakshmi Jayaraman.
Namaste, madam.
Namaste. Your voice is very faint, Lakshmi ji.
Should I be more louder?
Yes, this is better.
Just as trees bear the heat of sun.
Kindly read aloud the Subhashitam first and then give the meaning, please.
Chaya manasya kuravanti.
Read again, please.
Chaya manyasya kuravanti. Srikanti. Vyoma-samskrta-pathasala. Palayarpi.
Okay, Lakshmi ji, shall I read it out and request you to please do the Anucharanam? because there are lots of mistakes in the pronunciation from your end.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're not breaking the word at the right place. So I'd request you to kindly repeat after me.
Okay.
Chaya manyasya kurvanti.
Chaya manyasya kurvanti.
Tishtanti swayam atape.
Tishtanti swayam atape.
I'll repeat once again. Chayam anyasya kurvanti. Tishtanti swayam atape.
Chaya annasya kurvanti.
Chayam anyasya
kurvanti.
Anyasya. 1 second, Lakshmi ji. Don't rush. Please don't rush. Chayam anyasya. Can you see a yakara over here in the word?
Yes.
Yeah. That is not getting pronounced by you. Okay. Chayam anyasya kurvanti. Tishtanti swayam atape. Yeah. Could you repeat it now?
Chayam annasya kurvanti.
No. Lakshmi ji, 1 second. 1 second, Lakshmi ji. Chayam anyasya kurvanti. Kindly, Lakshmi ji, kindly wait for me to complete.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise you won't be able to hear the pronunciation correctly. Yeah. So let me complete the entire padam and then kindly repeat after me. Yeah. Chayam anyasya. 1 second, Lakshmi ji. Chayam anyasya kurvanti. Tishtanti swayam atape.
Chayam annasya kurvanti. Tishtanti swayam atape.
Chayam anyasya.
Chayam anyasya kurvanti. Tishtanti swayam atape.
Samyak. Phalanyapi pararthaya. Vrikshaha satpurusha iva. I'll read the entire padam. Kindly wait for me to finish. Phalanyapi pararthaya vriksha satpurusha iva.
Phalanyapi pararthaya vrikshaha satpurusha iva.
Now we will read the entire thing and then you repeat after me after I finish the entire sloka, please. Chaya manyasya kurvanti. Tishtanti swayamatape. Phalanyapi pararthaya vrikshaha satpurusha iva.
Chayam annasya kurvanti. Anyasya kurvanti. Tishtanti swayam atape. Phalanyapi pararthaya vrikshaha satpurusha iva.
Yes, you need to practice reading a lot more. Now the meaning?
Meaning is just as the tree bears heat, providing shade and fruit to others, good people, they bear hardship and bring welfare to others.
Yes. So one of the ways, one of the rules which is generally followed in translation is you go verse by verse. Yeah, and try to keep the English translation as close to the what is being communicated in Sanskrit.
Okay.
Yeah. Dhanyavada, Lakshmi ji. Anybody has any doubts? Kindly put it in the Q&A, and we have a little bit of time. We have 10 minutes of time, so we can definitely take questions today.
Ma'am, there is 2 more sections.
Oh, sorry. Do we have 2 more sections?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Using katam and then...
Yeah. I forgot about it. Thank you so much. Dhanyavada, Lakshmi ji. I completely forgot about it. Okay. Yeah. Yugal Kishore Goenka. Yugal Mahoday. Yugal Mahoday? Yes.
Ram. Same question for the following sentence katham. Satika katham asti.
Shratika katham asti? Question mark. So it's a
Shratika katham
question.
asti.
So, in the paper, please remember to put the question mark. Otherwise, you will simply lose half a mark. Next one.
Mother, Hari Om Mother. Mother, Subhasitam हम पुनः हमपि मतलब कि गातुम् इच्छामि तत्र मतलब संदेहः अस्ति मम कथं पठामि अहं
तदनन्तरं पठामः आदौ गृहकार्यं समापित्वा तदनन्तरं समाप्य तदनन्तरं पठामः वा?
आम् आम् आम्.
Let us finish this 2 bits, otherwise I'll forget. So let's just finish it. Second question.
नर्तकी सम्यक् नृत्यति. नर्तकी कथं नृत्यति?
Samyak. Katham nrityati. I'll just put you on hold, Yugalji. Kindly keep yourself muted. I'll come back to you. As far as the Subhashitam is concerned, I'll come back to you. Kindly keep yourself muted till then. We'll come back. We'll come back. Kindly mute yourself. Till then, you please put yourself on mute. Yeah. Anybody else who hasn't attempted, please come forward. I mean, this is just a simple exercise. So I request others who are not attempting also to, I mean, who haven't attempted so far to please raise your hands. Then I can call you. Swapna ji?
Yes, ma'am. Vruddhaha mandam chalati.
There is no, is there a visarga?
No, sorry. Vruddha mandam chalati.
What is the difference between Vriddha and Vriddhaha?
Vriddhaha is old person. Vriddha,
both of them are old
no,
person.
Sorry, yeah, this is lady. This is woman, old woman. Vriddhaha is masculine, pullinga.
No, that is not what you said. You said Vriddhaha and Vriddha. I am asking the difference between Vriddhaha and Vriddha.
Vriddhaha is pullinga padam.
Not necessary. What is the bahuvachanam of the word Vriddha?
Vriddha.
Rama, Rame, Ramaha.
Okay, it's
Mala, Male, Malaha. So Vriddha.
Vriddha. Vriddhaha, yeah, Bahuvat, it becomes
It can be
Bahuvachanam.
anything. It can be anything. It is just Bahuvachanam. So when you see Vriddhaha, it could be old ladies also. It could be old men also.
Old men, Bahuvachanam, yes.
It can be both. The communication is Bahuvachanam.
Yes.
I wanted to just draw your attention to that.
Yes, got it. Vriddha katham chalati.
Also, you look at the Kriya Padam, right? Chalati is the Kriya Padam in Ekavachanam or Bahuvachanam?
Ekavachanam.
Then obviously your Karta Padam is in Ekavachanam.
It's Srilinga Padam, yeah.
It doesn't matter which lingam. Your Lakara does not care whether the Karta is a Pullinga or a Strilinga. Does it matter when you say Balika Pathati, Balakaha Pathati? Pathati, does it communicate lingam?
No, it doesn't. But if it is Bahuvachanam, you will say Chalanti, right?
Whether it is Balaha Chalanti, Balikaha Chalanti, in Bahuvachanam, does it communicate gender?
No, it doesn't.
That is what. Please be careful and alert about these points. These are the small nuances of Samskrita Bhasha that you need to keep in mind.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'll make a note, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. See, it's. I mean, I could just technically go one by one and finish it off, but the idea was more in terms of. Yeah. You want to attend the next one?
Yeah. Sa Shantaihi Udyati.
Look at the word. What is written?
Sannaihi
Could you repeat the pronunciation?
Uktvati.
Could you repeat it?
Shannaihi.
Is it sakara or is it shakara?
It is sha.
So you need to pronounce it as sha. What is the meaning of sha? What is the meaning of shannaihi?
Shannaihi, speaking softly?
Slowly.
Slowly, okay. Sa katam Uktavati. Sa katam.
Uktavan. If it's a man, it will be saha shanaihi uktavan. If it is a lady, it is sa shanaihi uktavati. Uktavan, uktavati.
Yeah.
Got it?
Got it.
Uktavan, uktavati. Balakaha uktavan, balika uktavati.
Got it.
Got it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Dhanyavada, Sapna ji.
Thank you.
Yeah. See kindly mute yourself, please. Yeah. See, the idea is not to this thing, but it is more in terms of getting all of you to start being aware and alert of these small nuances. This is what is critical in getting a good grip on the language. Tejas Mohoday? Tejas?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Bhojanam samichinam asit. Bhojanam katham asit.
Bhojanam katham asit. Samyak. Now we have some spellings. Do you want to tell me which are the vyanjanas and swaras that you will use to make the spelling? Because I can't see the writing, right?
Ma'am, Ganga. Ma'am, I should write it.
How will you write it? You have to just explain to me. How did you write Ganga?
Ga, then half nga, then again ga, then that's all.
Then A. A is there, no? The danda is there, no? For akara.
Yes, ma'am.
Next one also you want to try?
Yes, ma'am. Sancharaha. I'll write sa, then nya, then cha, plus a, plus r, plus a, plus visarga.
R plus visarga is enough. R plus a plus visarga. Yeah, R plus a plus visarga. Sancharaha, right? No, R plus visarga. R plus a plus visarga is not required. Just say R plus visarga, that is fine. Dhanyavada. Samyak Tejas. Samyak Vatsa. You can mute yourself. I'll move to the next student. Who else is there? Anyone who hasn't attempted would like to attempt this? This is just spelling, so it's not going to be very tough. Anyone who hasn't attempted so far would like to come forward? Okay. Yeah. Sarita ji, you want to attempt it?
Yeah. Sakara, sa. Then anga, the kavarga fifth letter.
Yes.
Then ga. Then ana, the tavarga fifth letter. And then ka. And ma.
Ka and makara. Yeah. Next one.
A. Then the kavarga fifth letter, anga. Then followed by the a matra, sanka. Then na. And with the e matra.
Ankani. I think ankani it's become. It should be ankani. The hyphen on top is not required. Yeah. Next one.
Chanchalaha. Chakara. Then this the chavarga fifth letter.
Which is that letter?
Yeah.
Which is the letter?
Yeah.
Nya. Nya. Cha cha ja ja
Yeah.
nya.
Yeah. Then cha, la, and visarga.
Visarga. Chanchalaha. Right. After la, there is a visarga. Laha. Right. Dhanyavada, Sarita ji. So this Ankani, this hyphen on top should not be there because it's not Ankani, it is Ankani. So that I will get that changed right away. 1 second. It will be Ankani. Next one. Antaha. Who would like to attempt it? Anuradhaji, you want to try?
Yes, ma'am. Na with halant. Ta. And visarga.
And
ta plus a.
Samyak. Next one.
Ba. Again na with halant. Dha. Dha. And visarga.
Bandha. Samyak. Next one.
A. Ma with halant. Ba plus a. Amba.
Ba. Akara.
Ba.
Not akara. Akara.
Akara. Ba. Shankara. Sha. And na. Ka with halant. Correct? Shank.
Shank. Ka is not with halanta. It is a proper ka. Shankaraha.
Okay.
Can you see the screen?
Ka. Yeah.
And then raha. Shankaraha.
Shankaraha. Ra and visarga.
Last one.
Ankuraha. A. Na with halant. Ka plus u.
Which is the na here? Which is the na here?
Na. Tata dada na.
No. What is the letter after that? Kakara, no? Kavarga is there, no? So that nakara will change to the anunasika of kavarga, which is kakagaganga.
Yes.
So it will be ankuraha like this and not with a nakara.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes, yes.
It will not be the nakara. It will be the anunasika of the kavarga.
Kavarga, yes. Not
that is what I was trying to drive at. Yeah.
Okay.
Dhanyavada, Anuradhaji. It's a good attempt. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Dhanyavada. So there's a question by Sitaramanji. I will just request him to unmute because I need to see what is his question. Sitaramanji, are you there? Can you raise your hands? Yes. Yeah. What is your question, Sitaramanji?
Chayam anyasya.
Let me just go there. Let me just go to the Subhashitam. Yeah. You can see the screen, right?
Yes. Chayam anyasya. Here, this m should be pronounced as chayam anyasya or chayam anyasya. You should separate it or together.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Chayam anyasya kurvanti. There is only a samhita between ma with a halanta and a. Let me just show this. So, what is here? What is this? This is nothing but makara plus a. Sorry, I'm writing with my mouse, which is why it's not very steady. I haven't practiced this. Yeah. Can you see? Is it clear on the screen?
Yes, ma'am. I understood, ma'am.
This makara belongs to chayam.
Okay. Understood, ma'am.
And anyasya, this a belongs to the next word. It is only a samhita. It is not a samastapadam. It is a samhita between these two.
Since it's written chayam anyasya.
Chayam anyasya. There is no this thing over there. Chayam anyasya kurvanti. Your pronunciation also is chayam anyasya. You can't say chayam anyasya. That is wrong. Chaya manyasya is wrong pronunciation.
Oh.
Chayam anyasya, chayam anyasya.
Chaya. Oh, together chayam anyasya, chayam anyasya.
Chayam anyasya.
Should be separated there.
It is a very small subhashitam. So you want to say chayam, wait for 2 seconds, and then say anyasya. We don't do that, right?
Don't do that.
When we speak together, isn't it? So chayam anyasya kurvanti tishtanti swayam atape. Swayam, the same thing is happening even here, by the way. Swayam plus atape is swayam atape.
Swayam atape.
It is not swayam atape. It is not swayama. Swayam atape. Swayam atape. Phalani api becomes phalanyapi. Here there is a sandhi karyam.
Yes,
but here and here it is only a samhita. There is no sandhi.
Okay.
The letters are the same. There is no change. There is no varna vikara happening.
Yes, yes. No sandhi there. Only samhita only.
It is only a samhita. So chayam anyasya kurvanti tishtanti swayam atape phalanyapi pararthaya. So here you can't say phalani api.
No,
when the Kavi has given the sandhi, we have to pronounce the sandhi.
Yes, yes.
But chayam anyasya, that's all. It's only a samhita. I hope I have answered your doubt.
Yes, but I'm not convinced of that. I thought, because I've been this Bhagavad Gita and all I'm reading, everywhere I'm stressing on this, that this should be together. Whenever there is like
it is together only, Sitaramanji. Chayam anyasya kurvanti. It is not what I am saying is, if you pronounce it as chaya manyasya, then it is incorrect. You getting my point?
Yes, yes, I understood what you said.
Chaya manyasya is wrong. Chayam anyasya is only a samhita. Chayam anyasya kurvanti. So anyasya, chayam anyasya, when you say it together, it is going to be chayam anyasya kurvanti tishtanti swayam atape.
Okay. Dhanyavad.
It is only a samipyam. Only the samhita has happened. There is no varna vikara.
That is true. That is true.
It is just standing together. That's all. You just read it. Doesn't matter. Otherwise also, if you see this, this is a Anushtup Chanda. In Anushtup, your yati, that is your break, is after 8 letters.
8 letters.
So in any which case, you don't give a yati over here. I mean, I'm getting on to a very different level. I'm sorry if the rest of the class is not able to understand, but yati means pause. So very quickly, in Sanskritam, whenever there is a verse, then the verse will follow certain rules, and the rules will govern where you need to take a break to breathe. You can't just break everywhere. Cha, ya. You don't say that, right? Chaya, you pronounce as chaya. So usually in these kind of verses, where there are 16 aksharas, not varanas, aksharas is what I'm meaning. Okay. Then after 8, you take a breath. So chaya manyasya kurvanti tishtanti swayamatape phalanyapi pararthaya vrikshaha satpurusha iva, or vrikshas satpurusha iva is how you will pronounce it. Does that make it clear, Sitaraman?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad. Okay. So with that, we kind of close. Yugalji had some doubt. So Yugalji, you could come forward. What was your doubt? No, Aniji. Yeah, 1 second. Yugalji, ekameva nimisham. Aniji has a question. In Sanchara, in English typing, shouldn't you use the same L? No, I cannot. Because no. These are words written with international protocols. There are protocols to write the Samskrita letter. So this is auto-generated, and this is how it needs to be written. It is not written with this thing N. It is samchara. It is written because it comes from sam upasarga. So, okay, samchara. When you say sanchara, that sam is coming from the upasarga sam. So this is a standard protocol. So we do not write with the nakara. in the protocol, it is written with this thing only. Yeah, pronunciation, it will change. The Varna Vikara happens in the pronunciation, which is why we say that when people write the shloka in English and read it in Sanskritam, one is prone to make mistakes because of these unless and until you understand the protocol to write it, there is going to be a mistake. Yeah, so the doubt was here in this particular, I'll just, 1 second, Yugal Mode, I'm very, very sorry about it. But the doubt was here, Sancharaha, yeah. So her doubt was, why is it written with M and not N? It is written with M because that is a protocol to write. This is how Sanskrit is written in the international protocol. When you write Sanskritam in English using the English letters, this is a standard to be written. That is why it is written like this. But pronouncing, you pronounce it as Sanchara only. Yeah? Sorry, Mahoday. We can go back to your doubt and your Subhashitam. Yes.
राम राम महोदय महोदय श्रीमद् भागवत गीताये श्लोक अस्ति
गीतायां
पुनः वदतु महोदय गीतायाम् एकं श्लोकम् अस्ति अध्याये
एकः श्लोकः अस्ति
एकः श्लोकः अस्ति अध्याय 3 अस्ति तत्रापि संहितामतु अस्ति तो किं अहं पठितुं शक्नोमि कि अव्यक्तोऽयम् अचिन्त्योऽयम् अविकार्योऽयम्
तत्र महोदय तत्र sandhi karyam asti. We are not discussing sandhi at pravesha level, so I don't want to get into the pronunciations of the Gita shloka.
Mode sandhi nasti sanghita asti.
No, it is there. Sandhi karyam is there, sir. Sandhi is there. We are not covering sandhi in pravesha. We will do swara sandhis at parishya level.
Ne panche vimsati
I will keep that doubt aside, Yugal Mahoday. I don't want to bring in something which is outside of the Pravesha syllabus over here. My request to you, 1 second, Mahoday. My request to you is, there are at least 4 shlokas, 4 courses on Bhagavad Gita, and Bhagavad Gita Parayanam has been taught extremely beautifully by Vrindaji. Those recorded videos are there in the Vyoma website. I would suggest that you go to the particular video and the particular shloka and listen to Vrindaji's pronunciation, because it is perfect. Yeah, so that is my suggestion. I do not want to discuss the Bhagavad Gita shlokas in the Pravesha class, because it is definitely, we are digressing from the topic. But my request is, please go through that. And there is a Sandhi Karyam. It is too early. This is not the forum to discuss it. So I am not taking it up. But for pronunciation corrections, kindly refer to those videos that are already there in the website. It will be extremely helpful.
अन्य क्वेश्चन अस्ति वृद्धा सर्वदा स्त्रीलिंग भवति
वृद्धा is pullinga, vriddha is strilinga, balakaha balika, chhatraha chhatra, vriddaha vriddha. Chhatraha is pullinga, chhatra is strilinga, correct? Same way, vriddha and vriddha.
प्रथम पुरुष बहुवचने
बहुवचने both of them are vriddha. That is fine.
हाँ तत्र तो असुविधा न तो
बहुवचने both the Mahoday, I'm not able to understand. Could you explain?
I want to go through this Vasitam one time.
Yeah.
They try to read out. Chayam anyasya kurvanti tishtanti swam atape
Swayam.
Chayam anyasya kurvanti tishtanti swam atape फलानि अपि परार्थाय भिक्षासत् पुरुषा इव.
Your mistake is only in this word, swayam atape.
Swayam atape.
Swayam, yeah. There, some words are going missing in your pronunciation, Mohoday.
Swayam atape.
Swayam.
Swayam
Tishtanti swayam atape.
Tishtanti swayam atape.
Swayam. Swayam. Sakara, spashtataya,
Swayam atape.
Swayam.
Swayam atape.
You can practice. Abhyasam karotu, Mohoday. तदनन्तरम् उच्चारणं स्पष्टतया भवति, निश्चयेन भविष्यति. अन्यत् किमपि प्रश्नः नास्ति खलु? Okay. I think that should cover. Yeah. What about the words for Graha Vibhaga in English and Sanskrit? Vatsala ji, what are you saying? I did cover it, no? In English and Sanskrit, we've covered this bit. We've covered this. This is already discussed. Which other words are you talking about, Vatsala ji? I don't know what she's saying. Could you raise your hand, please, Vatsala ji? Vatsala ji, could you raise your hand? Because I am not able to understand your question. I think I'm not able to see her, so fine, doesn't matter. So we've closed the class now today. Yeah. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadah. If you still have any doubts, clarifications, kindly send us a mail and we'll try our best to answer them. Yeah. Dhanyavadah. Shubham Bhavatu. Punah Shwaha Milamah.